adult actress that people have been talking about being some sort of a super racist for years. Supposedly she's a super racist. Who in the adult industry isn't a super racist? That's the first question. Who isn't? She's just open about it. She uses the name Brandi Love, okay? And someone who is definitely a racist, but she tries to act like she's not, someone known as Alana Evans, who I can't believe that she's still promoting Black Lives Matter, considering this whole defund the police thing attached to it. But anyway, over the years, from what I have been privy to learning, Alana Evans has really rallied up a lot of hate against Brandi Love. So here's the latest on Brandi Love, and it kind of made me chuckle. June 23rd. Ha ha. Some D-list nut job performer is tweeting that she's talked with AVN and that they are investigating whether or not I'm a racist. Why? Because I don't support rioters and I do support the Constitution? We live in the upside down. No one's investigating Brandi Love in the porn industry. If anything, they're throwing her parties behind the scenes. First off, I guess they're talking about, someone thinks she's a racist because she's not supporting Black Lives Matter. Thank you, Brandi, for not supporting it, because it's not about my life. It's about all these other weird-ass issues that are attached to it. The people pushing Black Lives Matter and threatening people at this point to participate, for the most part, they're not black people. These are people who have probably been social distancing for a little bit too long, who were like, what? There's a protest, aka a street party. Better get out there.
Well, those speakers that came out in support of the police chief were with the African American Community Advisory Council, and simply put, they tell me that this protest has been hijacked, that the message here has been lost. I'll step out of the way here to give you a live shot of where we are down at 10th Avenue, looking to the west here at Chaz. Many people say they will not leave and that they will not let police back in.
So Brandi Love, actually, she's making a lot of sense here, not supporting the Black Lives Matter. Good. She's not trying to capitalize off it. She's not asking for people to join her OnlyFans or extend her fan base because of it. I guess in a way, she's extending her fan base by being against it, but at least she's being her authentic racist self. But yeah, so someone's going to report her to AVN, Adult Video News Network. Really? Let me tell you something about AVN and XBiz. They are racist. The entire adult industry is based upon racism, because that's a part of the stage show. I mean, tonight's podcast, I guess I'm just going to title a part of the stage show, because that's what all of life, politics, all this kind of crap is anyway. Part of the appeal of adult content is to draw in an audience, not just because, getting naked and doing the deed, that's not enough. It's got to be something extreme. And one of those extreme elements over the years, even though it is a racist concept, has been for little white girls to be with the BBC. And I'm not talking about the British Broadcasting Communications System. I am talking about the big black rooster. There's actually a black male porn star who's been crying racism recently, who uses the name Rooster, which is funny. But yeah, that's the whole thing. So that's racism. That's what puts food on the table of quite a few adult producers, exploiting the racism in the adult entertainment industry. If you listen to some of the interviews from the late Bill Margold, he really gets into the racism of the industry, and that's just a part of it. So why would AVN, whose bread and butter over the years has been reporting on interracial, even though they claim they're going to ban the term IR now. Same with XBiz, like they're going to all of a sudden go on Twitter after they receive a report on Brandi Love and be like, what? Brandi Love is racist. well, we better investigate this. I actually think that the real problem that racist Alana Evans has with Brandi Love is that these two girls, they look like they could be related. When I edit this podcast, I'm going to put a side by side. Brandi Love looks like the prettier, fitter, younger sister of Alana Evans. And I think that all these years, Alana's probably been jealous, probably like, I wish I could be more like Brandi Love. I wish I had enough confidence to be myself and be openly racist and not always talk about, well, I'm not going to go there. That'll be mean, but... So, no one report Brandi Love. If anything, look in the mirror, white girls in the porn industry who all are using the Black Lives Matter hashtag as their header. Look in the mirror and say to yourself the following mantra. Today, I'm going to be my authentic, racist self. As I continue on my journey in the porn industry, that without a doubt will not end well. Say that to yourself a few times in the mirror, and you'll feel better. You'll change your life.